Calaroga Shark Media.
Hey there, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 Good News Stories. Congratulations to two brothers. They've set a Guinness World Record. They built a robot that can solve a Rubik's Cube in 45.3 seconds. It's a 4x4x4 Rubik's Cube, so the one you're used to is 3x3x3. This is apparently some sort of gigantic Rubik's Cube. The machine uses 4 robotic arms to manipulate the cube, while 2 cameras scan its faces and analyze the puzzle. To ensure fairness, the cameras were covered with shutters before each attempt, so the robot could not see the cube beforehand. Once the shutters were removed, the robot scanned the cube and solved it using software running on a laptop without any outside network connection. The brothers beat the previous record set in 2014, the old record, a minute 18. They broke the record on their third attempt at 53 seconds, but they kept improving the system and got it down to the current record, attempt number 6, 45.3 seconds. A large study shows that routine mammograms can also help detect heart disease risk using AI. Researchers analyzed mammogram scans from over 100,000 women who had no known cardiovascular disease. The AI system examined calcium deposits in breast arteries. The results showed a clear connection between these calcium deposits and future cardiovascular disease. Women with mild calcification had about a 30% higher risk of serious heart problems, such as heart attack or stroke. Experts say the next step is integrating the AI analysis into existing mammogram systems and developing guidelines for how doctors should report and act on the findings. In Seattle, an artist has created a form of public art that only appears when it rains. It's called Rainworks. Rainworks uses an eco-friendly hydrophobic spray that repels water. When applied through stencils on sidewalks or pavement, the design remains invisible when the surface is dry. When rain falls, the untreated areas get wet while the sprayed sections stay dry, and that reveals hidden messages. I love it. So far, the invisible installations have included images like sea lions, an orca, a giant wave, and a 25-foot maze. Rainworks has now grown into a global community, doing artwork in Seattle, Scotland, Nigeria, and Australia. Good news for both the pygmy long-fingered possum and the ring-tailed glider. Both of you thought to be extinct? Nope, you're still around. And we thought you were extinct 6,000 years ago. Scientists found both species still alive in New Guinea. Apparently there's a peninsula that's pretty much still underexplored. A wildlife photographer captured images of the long-fingered possum in a tree, helping scientists confirm that the animal still survives. The rediscovery places the animals in a category known as the Lazarus taxa, which means species that disappear from the fossil record for long periods and then reappear alive. Scientists are now wondering what else is out there. A 19-year-old in England turned dressing up a Spider-Man into a profitable side business. Nate first tried on his Spider-Man costume when he went to a movie screening of a Spider-Man movie. When he arrived at the theater, people clapped and encouraged him to do a backflip. Got a good reaction. He decided to turn that into a side business. He invested $900 in a high-quality Spider-Man costume. He then began offering appearances at children's parties and local events. He now charges about $75 for a 30-minute meet and greet, $150 for a 1-hour appearance, $250 for a 1-hour party package with games and photos, and $300 for a 2-hour party. Hopefully, nobody from Marvel listens to this podcast. Nate says the work is rewarding not just financially, but emotionally, because the realistic costume makes kids believe they're meeting the real Spider-Man. Those are your 5 good news stories for today.